Okay, still in the C's, moving on. Cashman, Pastel, and West on, excuse me, sorry, on Capitol Records. Goodbye Joe, backed with She Never Looked Better. We have Johnny Cash here on Columbia, Everybody Loves a Nut, backed with Austin Prison. Roseanne Cash on Columbia, 7-Year Ache, backed with Blue Moon with a Heartache. Roseanne Cash again, If You Change Your Mind, backed with Somewhere Something, Sometime, excuse me. Here's a 7-inch 33 and a third, Casper the Friendly Ghost and the Creaky Staircase. This is on Peter Pan Records. Got a little damage up here, but for the most part it's in really decent shape, including the vinyl. Johnny Cash on Columbia, Folsom Prison Blues, backed with the folk singer. Here's a promotional Columbia radio station, Johnny Cash and June Carter, If I Were a Carpenter, backed with 'Cause I Love You. Here's Johnny Cash on Columbia again, and Oni, backed with Country Trash. Here's a Hall of Fame Columbia, Johnny Cash, I Walk the Line, backed with Orange Blossom Special. Johnny Cash on Sun with Folsom Prison, backed with So Doggone Lonesome. Another Sun Johnny Cash 45, Train of Love, back with There You Go. Another Johnny Cash Sun, Guess Things Happen That Way, backed with Come In Stranger. Another Johnny Cash on Columbia, The Matador, backed with Still in Town. Johnny Cash, The Rebel Johnny Yuma, backed with 40 Shades of Green. Here's the Carter Family, A Song to Mama, backed with One More Summer in Virginia. Another box. Open up. On Decca, we have Jerry Clower with a coon hunting story, backed with Marcel's Talking Chainsaw and Homecoming Steaks. Rosemary Clooney on a radio station promotional 45 reprise, The Rose and the Butterfly, backed with I Will Follow You. Cinderella, Push Push on Mercury, backed with Nobody's Fool. There's another Cinderella 45, Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone, backed with Fire and Ice. Here's another one, Coming Home, backed with Take Me Back by Cinderella. Here's Jimmy Clanton, Go Jimmy Go on Ace, backed with I Trusted You. Eric Clapton, RSO Records, Cocaine, backed with Tulsa Time. Another Eric Clapton, Next Time You See Her, backed with Lay Down Sally. Lay Down Sally was the hit, of course. Eric Clapton doing Layla on reprise, backed with Sign. Here's the Dave Clark 5 on Epic, Over and Over, backed with I'll Be Yours, My Love. Here's a 7-inch 78 Larry Clanton Orchestra, The Poor People of Paris, backed with Lisbon and Antigua. Chubby Checker on Parkway was Slow Twistin', backed with La Palma Twist. One of those hit 45s, The Champs, Mirage, backed with Release Me. Another hit 45, The Chords, The Door Swings Both Ways, backed with Jalopy 5, Mother's Little Helper. Here's the Chordettes on Cadence, Mr. Sandman, backed with I Don't Want to See You Crying. Here we have Terry Clark on Mercury, I Just Want to Be Mad, one of the newer 45s, backed with 3 Mississippi. Petula Clark, Kiss Me Goodbye on Warner Brothers The Green label, backed with I've Got Love Going For Me. Roy Clark on Capitol, The Tip of My Fingers, backed with Spooky Movies. Roy Clark on Dot, this is a audition copy not for sale, it just happened that way, backed with Do You Believe This Town. Here he is on Dot again, Thank God and Greyhound, You're Gone, backed with Stranger. Somewhere Between Love and Tomorrow by Roy Clark on Dot, backed with I'll Paint You a Song. This is a Goldies 45. If I Had It to Do All Over Again, Roy Clark, backed with Think of Summer. Here's Patsy Cline on Decca with Lonely Street, backed with You Were Only Fooling. Excuse me. Patsy Cline again doing Crazy Arms, backed with The Wayward Wind. Leaving on Your Mind, backed with Tra-La-La-La Triangle. Here she is on MCA Records, Her First Did I Fall to Pieces, backed with He Called Me Baby. Here's Patsy Cline with Jim Reeves doing I Fall to Pieces, backed with So Wrong. The Chordettes again on Cadence. No Other Arms and No Other Lips, backed with We Should Be Together. This one's in rough shape, as you can see. Chordettes Lollipop, backed with Baby Come a Backa. Chordettes again, Soft Hands, backed with Just Between You and Me. This is a birthday card that was sent to me when I was a kid. It's the Chipmunks. And inside is actually a little 33 1/3. We Are the Chipmunks, their theme song for the cartoon they had out at the time. Here is Chicago, We Can Last Forever, backed with One More Day on reprise. Again with Chicago, What Kind of Man Would I Be, backed with 25 or 6 to 4. Chilliwax, My Girl Gone, 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 backed with Sign Here. Chilliwax again, What You Gonna Do, backed with Really Don't Mind. Here's Chicago, Baby What a Big Surprise, backed with Taking It on Uptown. Chicago again, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, backed with Sonny Think Twice. Chicago again on Warner Brothers, If She Would Have Been Faithful, backed with Forever. Nice picture sleeve for Chicago, Look Away, backed with Come In From the Night. The Chordettes, theme from Goodbye Again, backed with the Exodus song. The Cliff Tones on G, You Baby You, backed with I Was Dreamin'. Patsy Cline on Decca, South of the Border, backed with San Antonio Rose. Bluegrass recordings by all-star artist Stanley Brothers, Country Gentlemen. This is a Star Day extended play 45. I'll round up in the C's, I don't know. The Classic Five doing Spooky, backed with Poor People. Again, the Classic Five with Traces, backed with Mary, Mary, Row Your Boat. There's a Seaberg EP, Bury Me Not on the Lone Prairie and Tumbling Tumbleweeds. Tommy Clark on Chess. Story of a Woman in Love and a Man. Woman, love, and man. Both sides. And I think that should take up this particular video. We'll move on along to the next one. I hope you're enjoying these. Thank you very much.